Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're playing a little Minnesota Twins franchise. It is MLB The Show 19. We'll carry this over to MLB The Show 20 when it comes out. Season number 5 about to get underway. We host the Cleveland Indians from Target Field to open up the season. And the entire league has a clean slate. High hopes for everybody around baseball this time of year. Sonny Gray will be making his Minnesota Twins debut. We signed him as a free agent in the offseason, and he will be our opening day starter. Beautiful day for baseball. It's early spring in the Twin Cities. Danny Salazar will get the honors for the Indians last season. He had a 2.49 ERA. Had a lot of talk regarding the Cy Young. He didn't win it, but he was in the discussion. Sonny Gray for the Oakland A's, a 3.20 ERA, 205 innings, 182 strikeouts, 263 walks for Sonny Gray. And we're ready to get things underway with the first inning. Corey Dickerson, newly acquired from the Tampa Bay Rays in a trade involving Jason Kipnis, and he grounds it up the middle. Wilmer Flores, our new shortstop, makes the play. And that may not have been a play that our shortstop would have made last year, at least after we traded away Eduardo Nunez. Third inning action. Wilmer Flores comes to the plate now for the Twins. He had a great year for the Mets last year, 20 home runs and 69 RBIs. And on an 0-2 count, he's going to deliver a little blooper into left field, and that'll be the first hit of the 2020 season for the Twins. I can't even say his name right. Wilmer Flores on base for Minnesota. Bases loaded now, still nobody out. Byron Buxton's going to deliver one into right center. It'll be cut off by Tyler Naquin, but 2 runs are going to plate. And the Twins get on the board first. Byron Buxton, be good to see him drive in some runs, maybe increase his batting average over last year. Miguel Sano, our home run leader from a year ago, with runners on the corners and 1 out. He's going to ground this one up the middle. Francisco Lindor on to first, makes the play, but a run does cross. That's Raimel Tapia that gets driven in. 2 outs now, bottom of the third, runner in scoring position for Eddie Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat, he's going to roll it up the middle. Gets through the infield. Byron Buxton's rounding third, and the throw will be cut off. And Buxton scores. The Twins get 4 runs in the bottom of the third inning and jump out to a 4-0 lead. We go to the 5th inning now. We are going to look at Tyler Naquin here with runners on the corners and nobody out. Sonny Gray still on the mound for the Twins, and Tyler Naquin's going to slice it down the left field line. Just inside the bag. 1 run comes in to score, another one heading towards third, and will slide in safely. So we've got runners on second and third after that hit that drives in a run. Michael Brantley, the next batter. Ground ball, left side. Nolan Arenado up with it, on to first. A run does come in to score, though. And in the middle of 5, it's 4-2, Twins with the lead. We go to inning number 7, trying to get off to a 1-0 start. I don't think we were ever above 500 last season. I think we got swept in our opening series, and it went downhill from there. Jenmar Gomez in relief, facing Yan Gomes, who has hurt us throughout this entire franchise. And he's going to ground into the 6-4-3 double play, though, for the first 2 outs of the 7th. Chasen Shreve on now. A lefty specialist, had a 1.86 ERA a year ago. He was fantastic. We signed him to an extension. And he's facing Tyler Naquin, but Naquin's going to deliver a base hit into left field in front of Eddie Rosario. Naquin's going to try to get to second, and Rosario's going to gun him down at the bag. Don't run on Eddie Rosario's arm, my friends. Middle of the 7th, it's 4-2 Twins. Zach McAllister on for the Tribe. 4.39 ERA a year ago. Raimel Tapia in to face him. He's 1 for 2 so far on the day. Singled in and scored a run. 2-0 count with 2 outs. Runner in scoring possession. Raimel Tapia drives it over the right fielder Dickerson's head. And that's going to drive in a run. It's 5-2. And Tapia slides into second for a double and an RBI. 5-2 Twins lead here in the opening game of the season. End of the 7th. We go to the 9th. And Kevin Segras, 34 saves a season ago in 40 opportunities, a 2.91 ERA. His numbers look okay, but they were down from the season before that, so we're hoping he bounces back to his dominant season 2 years ago. Here's the drive to right field. Raimel Tapia makes the play, and that is the ball game. So Kevin Segrist begins the year 1 of 1 in save opportunities. High fives and handshakes all around for the Twins. And we start the year off 1-0. Hoping for good things to come. Kevin Segrist gets the save. Eddie Rosario 1 for 4 with an RBI. Buxton had 2 RBIs. Wilmer Flores 2 for 3 in his Twins debut. Raimel Tapia 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI as well. Interesting note, Nolan Arenado in his Twins debut went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. So we'll be looking for a bounce back game from our big free agent acquisition in game number 2. Second game of the series from Target Field. Indians, Twins. They both had a day off yesterday, so we played on opening day, had a day off, and now we are back on the diamond for an afternoon game. Carlos Carrasco facing Jose Barrios. Barrios, 3.27 ERA, was 10-7 last year for a team that was 57-105, so pretty solid to have a winning record as a pitcher with a team that had that horrible of a record. Nolan Arenado now, last year, 30 home runs for the Rockies. And he's going to lead things off in his first at bat with a drive to right field, back of the wall, and it's out of here. Nolan Arenado in his 5th at bat as a Twin. Gets his first hit, and it's a home run, a solo shot. And now Miguel Sano. Pretty solid opportunity for back-to-back home runs here, and Miguel Sano drives it to right field. That one is headed towards the stands, sneaks inside the foul pole, and we have our first back-to-back home runs involving Arenado and Miguel Sano. Bottom of the first inning, 2-0 Twins. Wilmer Flores now with 2 outs, runners on first and second. Carrasco struggling to get through the first inning, 20th pitch of the inning, and Wilmer Flores is going to drive it to right center. That one is heading back towards the track, and it's off the base of the wall. 1 run comes in to score, a second one rounding third, heading to the plate, and he will score. That was Jace Peterson that slides in for the 4th run of the inning. 4-0 Twins jump out to an early lead. We go to the second inning. Nolan Arenado, 1 for 1 on the day, had a home run back in the last inning, still facing Carrasco. Arenado drives this one deep center field. That one could be number 2 at the track. Naquin is there. Oh, he makes the catch. Tyler Naquin at the wall. He makes the catch, taking a home run away from Nolan Arenado. We go to the 3rd inning. Yan Gomes facing Jose Barrios. And Gomes drives this one to right field. That one's got a chance as well. Raimel Tapia watching it sail into the overhang. Yan Gomes puts the Indians on the board, 4-1 now. In the 3rd inning, Twins have the lead. In the middle of 3, let's move on to inning number 4. We're in game number 2 of the season opening series against the Cleveland Indians. Nolan Arenado, his 3rd at bat of the day coming up. With a runner in scoring position and 2 outs, he's going to drive this one into the gap. That one's got a chance to leave the yard, and it's off the middle of the wall. But it will drive in the 5th run of the day, and Arenado slides into second with a double. So Arenado follows up his 0 for 4 season opening performance with a nice little 2 for 3, 2 RBI performance to this point of the game. Corey Dickerson now in the 7th inning. Involved in our highlights again. Again, the Tribe acquired him from Tampa Bay in a trade that included Jason Kipnis. And Dickerson comes up big for the Indians with a solo home run to right field. So 2 solo home runs given up by Barrios. He's okay with that. And now a ground ball to the left side with 1 out. This is going to plate another run. Wilmer Flores on to first to Mario Calero for the out. And the lead is cut to 5-3 now. In the 7th inning, Tribe trying to make a comeback. Middle of the 7th. It's a 2-run ball game. Anthony Desclafani, acquired from the Cincinnati Reds. In relief now, facing Mario Calero, who is 1 for 3 on the day. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Mario Calero drives this one to right center. That one's got a chance. It's off the top of the wall, off the out-of-town scoreboard. And here comes the relay. There will be no throw. A run comes in to score. Actually, 2 runs come in to score. And it's 7-3 Twins at the end of the 7th inning. We go to the 8th inning now. Genmar Gomez on for another appearance. He pitched for us in game number 1. Again, Corey Dickerson at the plate. With runners on the corners and 2 outs, Genmar Gomez gives up a line drive base hit into the gap. That's going to make its way to the wall. 1 run scores, a second one rounding third, head into the plate, and it's going to cut the lead in half. It is now a 7-5 ball game. Corey Dickerson with the double. End of the middle of the, or top of the 8th inning. We go to the middle of the 8th. It is 7-5 Twins. Wilmer Flores now 1 for 3 with a double and 2 RBIs. Facing Desclafani, and Wilmer Flores lifts this one to left field. That one's carrying back of the track of the wall, and it's into the stands. First home run of the year for Wilmer Flores. He had 20 a year ago. And it makes the score 8-5 Minnesota. First home run is a Twin for Wilmer Flores. And the Twins hold on to win 8-5. Kevin Seagrist comes on to get another save. He's now 2 for 2 on the season. Arenado 2 for 4 with a home run, a double, a pair of RBIs. Wilmer Flores 2 for 4, a home run, a double, and 3 RBIs. Mario Calero 2 for 4, a double, and 2 RBIs. And Miguel Sano added a solo home run of his own. Twins get the win 8-5. They lead the season series 2-0. We go to game number 3. Twins looking for a sweep to start off season number 5. This could be a good year, guys. Trevor Bauer on the hill for the the Indians. He's looking to bounce back from a really bad year, which his ERA was nearly 6. Jose De Leon, a 4.53 ERA a year ago. He's a better pitcher than that. He should be in the high 3s, low 4s. We'll see how his season goes. Here's Miguel Sano in the bottom of the 1st inning, facing Trevor Bauer. Sano lifts one to left. That one is going to be out of here on a line. Sano with the solo home run gets the Twins out to an early lead. It's 1-0 Minnesota. At the end of 1, we go to the 5th inning now. Carlos Paulino, he is our backup catcher. Much cheaper option than John Ryan Murphy was to call him up from AAA. He's going to lift this one out to right field. That one's got a chance to go. No, it bounces short of the wall off the warning track, and Paulino in to second with a double. That's his first major league hit for our backup catcher, Carlos Paulino. Delino DeShields now playing right field today for Raimel Tapia, getting his first action of the season. And Delino DeShields is going to roll one up the middle. It gets through the infield. Paulino rounding third, heading to the plate, and he's going to slide through safely. It's 3-0 Minnesota. Looking for the season opening sweep. End of the 5th inning. We go to the 6th. Yangervis Solarte at the plate now for the Indians. Runner on second. 1 out. He lifts this one to right, and Delino DeShields just watching that one go. A 2-run home run for Yangervis Solarte, and all of a sudden, it's a 1-run game in the 6th. We head now to inning number 9. Kevin Seagrist, looking for his 3rd save in 3 opportunities, has yet to give up a run. He's facing Francisco Lindor. The Tribe shortstop batting 182 here in the early going. Runner on first, and Lindor with a line drive to left field, and that one is going to sail out of here. And that will give the Indians the lead, and it's the first blown save of the year for Kevin Seagrist. 4-3 Indians, and now we have Kenneth Ikeda. Seagrist trying to get us out of the 9th. Ikeda lifts this one to left. That one is back, and it is gone as well. Kevin Seagrist serves up 2 long balls. And the Tribe take a 5-3 lead in the 9th. And we're going to have to come back and win it in the bottom of the 9th if we are going to get our sweep. Brian Shaw in for the Tribe to try to close things out for them. He recorded 7 saves a year ago. Facing Herbert De La Rosa with 2 outs. He's trying to keep the game alive for the Twins. De La Rosa ground ball to third. Yangervis Solarte on to first. That's the ball game. The Tribe come back to get the win. So we failed to get the series sweep. We do win the series 2-1, and we'll be 2-1 heading into our second series of the year at home against the Chicago White Sox. Carlos Paulino 2 for 3 with a double, his first major league hit on the day. Mario Calero 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Delino DeShields had an RBI. Miguel Sano hit his second home run of the season. Yangervis Solarte 2 for 4 with a home run for the Tribe. Let's look at the early season standings. Red Sox are 3-1. The Twins are 2-1. As are the White Sox. The Rangers are 5-2. They played 7 games already. That must be that Japan series that the Mariners played last season, earlier than everybody else. Angels are 3-2. The A's are 3-2. They would be your wild card teams. Obviously, we're way early. Let's look at the National League. The Braves are out to a 3-0 start. That's their best ever start in this franchise. They have constantly been at the bottom of the National League East. The Brewers are 3-1. The Giants are 5-0. So the Giants looking strong once again. They lost in the World Series last year to the Red Sox. All right, that's it for episode number 226. It's Minnesota Twins franchise. It's Mama's Basement Sports Gaming. Up next, we've got the Chicago White Sox in a 3-game series from Target Field. Here, it's Mama's Basement Sports Gaming, Minnesota Twins franchise.